And we've been, for the last month, we've been running our annual pledge campaign, inviting folks to make pledges for the upcoming year so that we can build our budget. We're about halfway there right now. There's still time. If you've been meaning to pledge, we've got pledge forms up here. You can fill one out at the offering time. But we've been hearing from folks about what your giving makes possible, what this community is and what it does. We started out this pledging season by hearing from Lizzie Figgle, who is a Chestnut Hill College student, and we're hearing from another Chestnut Hill College student today, Jackson Savokinas, or Jack. You can tell us which you prefer. Either is fine.
All right, so I first want to thank Ellen for inviting me to come up here and do this. I know Lizzie and I have been here 5 or like 6 months, so not very long so far. But I'm very excited to talk to you guys about why Chestnut Hill United Church is so special to me. My name is Jackson Savokinas. I'm a student at Chestnut Hill College studying English and environmental studies as well as education. I'm from a small-ish town in northwestern New Jersey called Hackettstown, not Hackensack. And usually people recognize the town as the home of Centenary University or the M&M factory, or just not at all, which is most of the time. So I grew up in the United Methodist Church, and before I moved out of my parents' house, I had been going to Trinity United Methodist Church in Hackettstown for my entire life. And everything that my family and I did growing up was through the church. I grew up incredibly active in the music sphere. Since I was about 8 years old, I was in the handbell choir. I participated in every single praise ensemble that existed, with every instrument under the sun. And I found my lifelong violin mentor there. Music wasn't the only way that I found guidance through the church. As I grew up, I attended youth groups, Sunday school, confirmation and confirmation classes, and VBS. There was always someone around to look up to and ask questions and give such unconditional love no matter where I went. Whenever my family went through a rough patch, and much like any family, there were a lot, the church always had our backs, no questions asked. Before finding Chuck, a nickname that Lizzie and I have grown to love, I had gone through about 2 or 3 years of churchlessness. I made that up, that's not a thing, but it is now. Here and there I would find outlets for music and spirit and community, but as I moved around, I struggled to find a community that felt right. As Lizzie explained when she spoke, we shared the need for a church like this one, but wanted to find one that would accept us as we came without the need to change ourselves or hide who we were fundamentally. After our first years at Chestnut Hill College and driving past Chuck 1,000 times and seeing all of their great signs, we perfectly coordinated our first Sunday to be just after the election, and it was probably one of the best decisions we've ever made. As a 22-year-old who has no idea what's going on in the world or what he's doing in life, it was incredibly comforting to walk into a sanctuary full of people who also have no idea what's going on, and it's really okay to be mad about it. The sermon on that Sunday was one that neither of us will ever forget, and perfectly encompassed why we come back every week. It showed us that it's okay to be who we are, and we are the church, and a connection like this is stronger than any force that tells us otherwise. Chuck is the kind of place that meets you where you are and loves you for it, and like Lizzie said, if it's not love, it's not God. Chuck welcomed us immediately with open arms, and there wasn't a moment where we didn't feel like everyone was so happy to see us and chat with us, and it's been so wonderful getting to know everyone. The sermons have been phenomenal. The music and community, especially after all the stewardship moments, has been so lovely to see and become a part of. And though it's hard to manage crazy college and work schedules and Lizzie going home for the summer and me doing God knows what this summer, I'm sure I can say for the both of us that we are so delighted to be blessed by such a kind and loving congregation, and we are so excited to become active members. I'm looking forward to getting to know everyone even better and hope that after this series, you see what we see in this church too.